Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really looking at a big moment in digital communication,
Yeah, huge one.
the shutdown of Skype. It's been around for, 23 years? And today, May 5th, 2025, that's it. It's offline.
It really is the end of an era.
Absolutely. And you, our listener, brought this to our attention, clearly wondering, what happens now? What are the options?
Right.
So our mission today is to cut through the noise, get to the key info, and explore where you can go from here.
And we've got some good material to work with. There's a TechCrunch piece that confirms everything, talks about moving to Microsoft Teams, and lists out some alternatives. So plenty to unpack.
Okay, let's start with the basics.
Yeah.
The shutdown date is confirmed. Today, Monday, May 5th.
Ah.
Skype as we knew it, gone.
Yeah.
But Microsoft, they own Skype, right?
Yeah.
They're not just pulling the plug entirely without offering something. The article mentions two main roads.
That's right. Two main choices for everyone who's been using Skype. First, you can migrate your account over to Microsoft Teams. They're trying to make that sound pretty seamless. The second option is, well, if you want to look elsewhere, you can download your Skype data, your history, contacts, files, and then pick a totally different service.
Right, so keep your stuff, but move platform.
Exactly. Which way you go really depends on, what you use Skype for. Personal chats, big work calls.
Let's dig into that first one, Microsoft Teams. The article makes it sound easy. Just sign in with your Skype details. It's free, and boom, chats and contacts move over.
Supposedly, yeah. That's the idea.
Is it basically just Skype with a new name, or are there real differences? Where does Teams actually, offer more?
Well, you'll find the familiar stuff, one-on-one calls, group calls, messaging, sharing files. That core functionality is there in Teams.
Mm-hmm.
But the big step up, and this probably explains why Microsoft is doing this, is scale and focus. Skype had, a 20-person limit on video calls?
Yeah, something like that. Fine for family chats, maybe small teams.
Right. Teams, though. It can handle up to 10,000 participants in a video call.
Whoa. Okay, that's a completely different ballpark, 10,000.
It's massive. It signals a real shift towards, large organizations, big online communities, much broader uses than Skype was ever really built for.
So it's not just about numbers. The article says Teams is more business-focused, better security. Why would that matter if I just use Skype for, calling my grandma?
That's a fair question. But even for personal use, better security is always good, right? More protection for your chats.
True.
And the integrations are a big deal. Teams connect smoothly with loads of other apps. Think Evernote, OneDrive, Office stuff, Salesforce, Trello.
Okay, so you could be on a call and pull up a shared OneDrive doc without jumping between windows.
Exactly. That kind of workflow integration just wasn't there in Skype. It can make things much smoother, even for personal projects or planning stuff with family.
And platform availability. Can I use it everywhere?
Pretty much. Android, iOS, Mac, PC, even just in a web browser. So yeah, accessibility is really good.
Okay. Teams sounds like a solid, maybe even upgraded option for many. But what if you're thinking, maybe I don't want to stick with Microsoft? The article really pushes exporting your data first. Why is that so crucial?
It's your backup, your safety net. Think about all the conversations, the shared photos, the contacts you've built up over years on Skype.
Yeah, it could be a lot.
Exporting means you keep that history. You have a copy, no matter if you go to Teams or Zoom or something else entirely. It's just smart practice, making sure you don't lose anything valuable.
Right. Peace of mind. The article gives steps for doing this on the Skype website. Let's walk through that quickly. You log in first, obviously. Then what?
Okay. Once you're logged in, look for those three little dots, usually near your name, sometimes called a hamburger menu. Click that.
Got it. The three dots.
Then you navigate through the menus, go to Settings, then Account and Profile, and then click on your account. That takes you to the main web portal area.
Okay, Settings, Account and Profile, your account. Makes sense. What choices do you get there for exporting?
You'll see options to export different things. You can get your contacts as a CSV file that's like a simple spreadsheet, easy to open. You can grab your caller ID numbers too, also CSV. But the main one most people will want is the option to export files and chat history.
That sounds like the important one. Does it grab everything?
It gives you a download that includes your text conversations and any files you shared within Skype. Pretty comprehensive.
So you check the boxes for what you want.
Yeah.
Then what?
Then you hit Submit Request and probably a Continue button after that. Skype processes it. Might take a little while depending on how much data you have.
And they let you know when it's ready.
Yeah, usually you get an email and a download button will appear back on that web portal page. Just click that, save the file somewhere safe. It's pretty straightforward, but definitely do it before it's too late.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get that data backed up. Okay, now the big question for many. What are the alternatives? If not Teams, then what? TechCrunch listed quite a few. Let's start with Google Meet. Seems like an obvious one.
It is. Big advantage. If you have a Google account, you already have access to Meet, and the free version is quite capable.
What does it offer?
Free plan gets you up to 100 participants. You can record meetings, share your screen. Basic stuff, but solid.
Any catch with the free plan?
Yeah, the time limit. If you have more than 3 people in a meeting, it cuts off after 60 minutes.
Okay. That could be annoying if you're used to long Skype chats.
Definitely something to keep in mind. Of course, there are paid Google Workspace plans starting around $7 a month.
And those get you more.
Oh, yeah. Higher participant limits. You can have co-hosts manage the meeting, breakout rooms, polls, Q&A, even stream to YouTube. Plus, AI tools like Gemini for notes and backgrounds, much more powerful if you need it.
Right. Next up, Zoom. Probably the name most people think of for video calls now. How does it stack up?
Very similar free offering, actually. Up to 100 participants, chat, notes, whiteboard screen sharing, recording, transcripts. Lots of features.
Okay. And the catch. Is there a time limit?
Yep. Even stricter here. The free plan has a 40-minute limit per meeting.
Ouch. 40 minutes isn't very long for some calls.
No, it's not. So again, you're looking at paid plans to remove that limit. They start around $13 a month. Paid users also get the AI companion for summaries and stuff.
So, Meet and Zoom.
Yeah.
Free, but with time limits on group calls. What about WebEx? That's Cisco's platform, right?
Right. And you'll see a pattern here. Free WebEx offers screen sharing, recording, whiteboard. Pretty standard.
Let me guess. 100 participants at a 40-minute limit.
You got it. Exactly the same limitations as Zoom's free tier. Paid plans start around $12 a month, give you more attendees, up to 1,000 on some plans, plus an AI assistant, polling, Q&A.
Okay, seems like that 40-60-minute window is the key trade-off for free access on the big platforms. Now, Discord. The article mentions its gaming roots. Is it a serious contender for general users?
It can be, yeah, especially for personal use or maybe smaller, informal teams. It's quite different in feel, more community-focused with its servers.
What are the limitations?
The main one is call size on the free plan, only up to 25 participants for voice or video, so not great for large meetings.
But are there advantages?
Absolutely. Big one. Unlimited meeting lengths on the free plan.
Oh, interesting. No time limits.
Nope. Plus, you get screen sharing, recording, even breakout rooms, all for free. They do have cheap paid tiers, like $5 or $10 a month for extra perks, but the free offering is pretty generous if the participant limit works for you.
Unlimited time is a big plus. Okay, what about Slack? Most people think of it for work chat. How does video fit in?
Slack's video, called Huddles, is really designed for quick, spontaneous calls within a chat. Like, hey, can you hop on a quick call?
So less for scheduled meetings.
Exactly. And the free plan limits huddles to just 2 people one-on-one, basically.
Okay, so not really a group call solution unless you pay.
Right. Paid plans, starting around $7 a month, let you have up to 50 people in a huddle. So it's an option if your team already lives in Slack, but maybe not a direct Skype replacement for everyone.
Makes sense. More for quick team syncs. Now, Signal. The article flags its focus on encryption and privacy. How's its video calling?
Signal added group video calls back in 2020. It's known mainly for secure messaging, but the video is solid. Supports up to 50 participants per call.
50? That's pretty decent.
Yeah, it puts it in a good middle ground.
Yeah.
And you can share call links, just like Meet or Zoom, so it's easy to invite people. Plus, the big draw, it's completely free, and privacy is absolutely core to what they do.
So if security is your top priority, Signal sounds like a really strong choice.
Definitely one to consider, yeah.
Lastly, the article gives a quick mention to the mobile regulars. WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, FaceTime. Where do they fit?
They're great for what they are, super easy for quick calls, especially one-on-one or with small groups, mostly on your phone. Most people already use them.
But maybe not for bigger, more feature-rich meetings.
Generally, yeah. They don't usually have the same participant limits or features like advanced screen sharing, recording, or integrations that the dedicated platforms offer. Good for casual chats with friends and family, though.
So it really is the end of the line for Skype today. 23 years. Quite a run.
It really is.
But as we've just gone through, you, the listener, have got options. A lot of options, actually. Powerful ones.
Exactly. And they all have slightly different strengths, don't they? Teams for integration and scale, Meet and Zoom for familiarity. But with those time limits, Discord for unlimited time but smaller groups. Signal for privacy.
It really comes down to thinking about how you use Skype, doesn't it? What did you actually need from it? Was it just simple calls, screen sharing, big group chats?
That's the key question. Figure out what you valued most, and that'll point you towards the best replacement for you.
And whatever you choose, don't forget to export that data from Skype. Grab your history, your contacts. It's your information.
Absolutely. Take control of it before it's gone.
You know, this whole shift makes you wonder, what's next? As platforms like Skype fade away, where does communication tech go?
That's a really interesting thought. Will it be even deeper AI integration, more focus on specific niches like privacy or maybe, I don't know, virtual reality see communication, or just making the existing tools even more seamless?
Yeah, how will these tools keep evolving? It's definitely something to mull over as you make the switch from Skype and choose your next connection tool.